Today I'm going to model this battery in Onshape. I'll be using hybrid solid and surfaces. Then you can model a cup. Cup is simple to model the battery cup. Then you can do assembly of the battery with a cup, and you can do some small animation. You can animate how the cup opens like that if you want. Okay, for me I'll focus on the bottom section. I'll focus on this bottle cup. Not the bottle cup, the actual bottle. I've started an actual part studio that is water bot 2 open here, and we need to create our first sketch to define this body. You can see this curve here to define the body. Therefore, we start with an actual body on the front plane, sketch on the front plane, and first of all I need the line here. Dimension this line as 257.5 feet. Then another line here on the bottom to be that 7.5 feet. You can hide the planes. You don't need planes here. Um, then another line of length 5 on the bottom here. 5. One here. Another lines now. Bottom top lines like that, like that, like that. This one is 21.5. This one is 22.5. And from this point to this point is 24.5. This height is 4. Yeah. Then we need a spline to connect from this point to this point. Therefore, spline from this spline, first point, second point, third point, and the last point, like that. Let's now start dimensioning these points. Start by this one here. The length of this is 8. The angle here is the angle of 120. Then the length of this from here to here is 42. Let me use a construction line for ease of dimensioning. Yeah. Then another line here from this point to the line dimension line. Let's put a line here for ease of dimensioning. Therefore, from this line here to this line here, we have a 78. 78. Then from this point to this point here, we have 116. Okay. What else? Of course, these two are tangent. That's by default. This one is 42. Then after 42, we have 37. It's 37. Okay. We have another one here. Construction line. From this point here to this here. Let's dimension from bottom also instead of to this one here. It's supposed to be 115 by default. Then from this one here to this one is supposed to be 35 and 42 Then this guys, now our guy here is supposed to be this, and this is supposed to be tangent. Then this is supposed to be short 8. Yeah, becomes fully defined. Our body is fully defined. Our main sketch, this one is called main body sketch. Now we can revolve a solid new this one out this axis here, like that. Okay, yeah. Next, let's fillet this edge here by 7 mm. Let's create a cutout here. Therefore, I'll go to the front plane to sketch, and I want a small sketch here that I'm going to use to revolve, like that, like that. An arc from this point to this point. This one is 23.5. This one is 4, 21.5 here, and this point to be horizontal. If you can now revolve cut. Yeah, you can now revolve cut this part here. Remove. Yeah, you can see. You can easily fillet. You can fillet maybe 2 mm or 4. Let's go with the 4. No. Go with the 2. Yeah, like that. Next is we need now to define some side cutouts here, those extrusions. We go back to front plane. Let me show this sketch so that I can use it. I need a line, yeah, like that. Dimension of this to be 116. Then we need a line of dimension 30. Then the midpoint of this line to touch here. Then this is for construction. Okay. Now I need now to project this curve onto this surface along front plane. It's a direction, front plane, reverse. Yeah, that's the direction here. Then from top to this point, I need a plane like that. Then I need to sketch on this plane. Yeah. Okay, let's sketch there. Let's change that to the hidden edges visible, because I want this one here, another line here. Let's mirror this line to here. Dimension from this to this to be 13.9 feet to zoom. Let's see. These are just for construction, all of them. Yeah, not a must to fully define them. I need an arc here like this, like that, of 37 in the center to be coincident. Another arc from this point to this point, like that. This arc to be tangent to this. Let me mirror this arc here, and this to be 12. Okay, take care of, that's fine. Let's go back to shaded and a plane at that point with respect to the front. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 with respect to the right. Yeah, right plane, because I want to draw a profile for swiping. I want to swipe. Therefore, sketch on this plane. uh, Sketch a center rectangle with dimensions. This one is 8, this one is 8. Oops, what's happening? 8, 6. Then let's swipe. We swipe this. We want to swipe. We want to add to the battery. Not swiping, revolve. Yeah. Let's swipe. Yeah, swipe, swipe, swipe. I want to swipe this to this curve here, and I want to add to the battery like that. Then let me fillet this full round. Maybe I can fillet later as the last operations. Again, I go back to the front plane. I want to sketch a line here, another line, midpoint of this line to be coincident here, dimension from here to here. Oops, from this point here to this point here to be 25, also to be 25. This is for the construction. Then we projected curve this one onto surface, target this direction, front. Go back to the plane one, this plane one here, this point here, sketch on the plane, sketch on this plane. Okay, go back to the hidden edges visible so that I can difference well. These two can be equal, but for construction, let's now do the mirror. Let's mirror this line here, and supposed to be 10. These two, the distance between is supposed to be 10. An arc that connects these two, this point to be coincident, dimension to be 37.8, like that. An arc here, this point in the arc of 5. Let's now do the mirroring of this arc here, like that. Yeah, then this and this to be tangent, like that. Now I can go back to the shaded. Okay, I can hide my body at this point with the right in the plane. Then I can now sketch. Yeah, now I can easily sketch onto this plane, the one I have selected. I need a center rectangle here with 8 by 5. 8 by 5. Go back, show the body. Then I need to swipe. This is the sketch path, our sketch here, like that. Okay, you can see. Again, go back to the front view. sketch normal to you fit line from this point to this point here, line for construction here, do like this, midpoint of this line here to be coincident, dimension of this to be 25. Again from this point, let's use this point here, a dimension from this point to this point to this line also to be 25. Again, projected curve onto surface this edge, target this face, direction front. Again this one, this point here, plane. Okay, sketch on this plane. I like this direction, sketch onto this plane 5, shaded visible, let's have that visible like that, like that. These two for construction. Let's do the mirror of this to this dimension to be 10, an arc between here and here like that. These two to be horizontal, this point here to be coincident, another arc from here to here, this one to be tangent. We do the mirroring of this arc to this line here. Then let's dimension. This one is supposed to be 5, 39.3 like that, free defined, becomes free defined. Again this point with respect to the right plane, put a plane there. Okay, at that point there, my plane 6, therefore on plane 6 here, sketch normal corner center rectangle at this point like that, dimension here to be 8 to be 5. Therefore, okay, we are swiping solid of this sketch here, path of this path. Okay, we are adding to part 1 like that. You can hide planes, you can hide sketches. Yeah, therefore if we go back to shaded, that's what we have. Then we can fillet, full route this to this here. Yeah, like that. You can shift enter if you don't want to repeat the command. If you want to repeat the command again, you press shift enter. Full route. This one has a problem. Let's go to this fillet here. Full route. What happened? Let's deselect everything. Select again. This one here. This one here. Then first allow this. Okay. Fine. Therefore, then before this command here, before this, I need to do something. I need to offset this surface before this sweeps here. Therefore, I'll go back to the sweep 1 here. Let me roll to here, do an offset because I'm going to use a surface there. Then roll back, roll to head. Now I want to go back to the front plane, sketch normal. I need a point here, use, because basically I need ellipse like that. This to be 90, this to be 60. Then I need this point. Let me use this line again. I want to assign the line here and this to be vertical, this point and this point here to be horizontal. This one to be for construction. Okay, it seems my ellipse is not. Let me delete this ellipse and draw it again at this point here. Go vertical, go horizontal to be 90, to be 60. Yeah, now it is okay. You extrude the surface, of this sketch here. Oops, go back to sketch 1 here, make this line for construction, then select the sketch and extrude the surface. Symmetry, extrude as much as you can. That's fine. I want to trim this section here. Let me isolate the surface and hide the transparent. I want to delete this middle section. Therefore, I'm going to use mutual trim of these two surfaces. I want top section to remain, outer section also to remain for these. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, now I can hide this. Also can hide this because this is what I need, this surface. Again, go back to the front plane, sketch normal. Let me show this sketch here because I'm going to use it. Symmetry, these two equal, this and this to be equal. Can dimension if you want, but make sure it is outside the surface. This to be 30, this to be 120, 130, and this to be 40. Predefined. Before extrude, we need a fillet of 20. This point here. Also the same value. We can extrude a surface. Symmetry like that. Then again we can do the mutual trim of this and this. Yeah, and delete. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, that's what I need. You can hide those sketches like that. Then I can now I want to split this body using front plane. Therefore, this body using front plane, because I want to delete this and I want to mirror back this, mirror at the front plane, because I want to transfer these bosses to this side. Then I can weaken this guy by 2.5 or 1.25, 1.25 both side. Add and merge. Can see. Before I do that, let me go back to split here. Roar to here. I need to do the same thing on top section. I need to split this surface and top section. Same case applies. Go back to the front. I need this sketch to show the sketch 11. Go back to the front plane, sketch normal. hide these guys, also hide surface. I want to offset this by 24, align here, because I want to trim this bottom section for construction. Now you can show your surfaces. I want to extrude the surface here, symmetry, same case, like that. Go to the mutual plane, mutual trim, this and this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, of course I want. Yeah, that's fine. Now I can delete these three. Can delete these three. Oops. This and this. Delete. Don't need them. Uh, in this trim, go back to trim 3. Something happened. The election of this to be down. Yeah. So that now I can delete this one here. This and this. Yeah. Now you can easily go back to the head. Shift H to hide sketches. I want now to do a fillet. This edge, this edge, this edge. Oh yeah. Also this edge. Okay. Again fillet. Sometimes fillet takes some time to regenerate. This edge, this edge. Oops. And this edge here. Let's put a one. Okay, that's okay. Now you can shell by one. You shell by one. Next, we need how to put threads. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think we can shell later. Let's first for put the threads here. On the plane here, offset by 5, opposite direction. I want to sketch on this plane and use this arc like that, because I need this circle, because I need a helix made of circle. This curve here, interchange, go to 15, 4, go to 13. Yeah, 13 works. That's fine. Then this point here, look for a plane that is perpendicular to that point, like that. Then on this plane, sketch. You can hide this. You can hide your path. This point, use it. Now you can hide your curves. I need a small that, like that, like that. 1.5, 1.25, 1.25, uh, 1.2, 1. Oops, has to be symmetry. Yeah, like that. Then you have to be 0.5. Okay. Then I think this okay. This can work. Let's go back. Let me show my curve number 4. Now I need to swipe. Need to swipe solid this sketch here to the path like that, and we need to add to the path like that. Yeah, you can now press shift H to hide sketches. Then now you can activate your shell. Yeah, now you can add appearance to this face. We can add appearance. Maybe you can use this depending on your preference. Then you can add appearance to the whole body depending on your preference.